That's God. It's God saying, I measure every trial, every test, every temptation. I measure it. And I have a way of escape. And that escape is in me. The second thing that can rob a believer of peace is sin that we are not willing to let go of. Psalm 32:3, David said, when I kept silent, my bones grew old through my groaning all the day long. David speaking of depression caused by his refusal to confess his sin. Even David, he had this season, this short season of his life, he wouldn't come to the light. Psalm 32:4, listen to what he said. He said, for day and night, your hand was heavy upon me. My vitality was turned into the drought of summer. So we just read about the first thing that can take away your peace, the oppression of the enemy. And we see that sometimes we can be oppressed by the enemy at no fault of ours. It's just a test. It's a trial. It's a trial to make us stronger and teach our hands to fight. But here, when we don't confess our sin, it's not the enemy's hand that's against us. It's God's hand. He says, your hand was heavy upon me. Look, friends, we want the hand of God in our life. We always think about that in a positive way. I want the hand of God in my life. That means His favor, His blessing. That means He's with me. But you don't want the heavy hand of God in your life, where He's pressing you down because you refuse to listen to His voice, where He brings you into a valley of despair and depression because you refuse to say yes and just confess your sin to God.